Hi friends, join me for a little adventure today while we make beef tongue together. Hi, if you're new here, I am Jen. I am delighted to meet you. And I'm a doctor of physical therapy who's experienced radical healing on a carnivore diet, and there's nothing I'd love more than to help you do the same. So why are we making beef tongue, you ask? Great question, and there are multiple reasons. For one, like all organs, beef tongue is really high in several vitamins and minerals, including iron, zinc, B12, choline, and it even has a little bit of vitamin C. And the other main reason that I'm trying beef tongue is because I'm eating a lot of animals. All I eat is meat and eggs. So I want to do my part and try to eat as much of the animal as I can so that nothing is wasted. Plus, I hear it's really tasty if it's prepared well. So this is my first time cooking it. You'll get to experience my trial and error, and hopefully it'll help you. First of all, let's explore this little tongue together. It's strange. It's kind of like it's a little different consistency than meat. It's kind of squishy. There's taste buds, which makes sense. It's bigger than I was expecting. This one's about 2 pounds and it cost $5.99 a pound. So on the lower end as far as beef goes. I got this from a local butcher shop. I'll start by just salting it on all the surfaces. That should be enough. I'm sure I'll add more later. And then I'm going to put it in the Instant Pot with about 1 inch of water in the bottom. This is what it looks like. Pretty plain and simple. It's going to cook on high pressure for 90 minutes. There are only 5 minutes left for our beef tongue, but I'm only just now starting to smell it, so I think I'm going to add 30 minutes because I want it to be nice and tender. Yep, there we go. So I'm going to make it for 34 minutes because there were 4 minutes left. It just finished. I'm going to let it naturally release for about 20 minutes and then I'll let all the steam out. I think our tongue is done. I'm going to let out the last bit of steam. Oh, womp womp, it's already out. Well, it smells decent, kind of just like a roast. And I was nervous about the next step, which is taking off the skin, but I can see that as it's cooked, the skin has really separated. Ew, I know that stringy thing is gross. But I need this to cool down a lot. It's really, really hot. So as soon as it cools down, I will remove that skin. This guy has now cooled off, so I'm going to peel off the skin. Okay, I thought it was going to be way harder than that. It just comes right off. Weird, but not so bad. The next step I'm going to do is shred it. Some recipes I saw online it's cut into little pieces, but I think it looks weird. I'd rather it be shredded like pulled pork. It looks like it's going to be a little hard to do that. So I'm going to do it as well as I can with forks. And then I think I might throw it in the KitchenAid mixer. It's shredded pretty well already, but I want it to be perfectly shredded. And I know from making pulled pork in the past that works really well in a KitchenAid mixer. So that's what I'm going to do next. I'm going to add just a little bit more salt to taste. Here's our final product. It's basically shredded beef. And if somebody handed me this and said, here's some shredded beef, I would eat it. I would think it was delicious. And I would never have any idea that it wasn't made from a roast or something like that. Beef tongue is really high in protein and fat. It's about 70% fat, 30% protein, and there is a negligible little bit of carbohydrates. And I mentioned there's a fair amount of vitamin C as far as meat goes. Beef tongue is typically used in recipes like tacos and that kind of thing, and it often has tons of other seasonings in it. I just used salt. I literally used the beef tongue, salt, and water, and that was it. And truly, I would eat this for a meal. I hope you enjoyed that. If so, please like and subscribe. And let me know in the comments what organ you might like me to try to experiment with next.